PlayStation Universe. Welcome to PlayStation Experience 2015. Ernest and I, senior editors, are here on the show floor bringing you live coverage. Well, pseudo-live coverage of all the games that we're seeing and playing here at the booths. A lot of indie titles here, which is great because indie keeps the PS Vita alive and it keeps the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation Network store fresh with new content. And you just played an independent title called Randall. First things first, what is Randall?
Randall is the name of this guy. He's kind of a tough-looking guy with a leather jacket on. He wakes up, he has amnesia, he doesn't know what's going on.
Classic.
Right. But he's got special abilities, so he can fight and upgrade those fighting abilities as he goes. The game is a Metroidvania, and so classic like platforming, different kind of platforming puzzles. Just brawling enemies.
Yeah.
Then
is it melee combat or are you using weapons?
It's melee combat, and then it gets to a specific point where you can upgrade your melee attacks. Okay. And so what happens is you get these kind of psychic abilities where you can take control of enemies. You can jump off of them. You can mount them kind of like Mario mounts Yoshi and rides them around. Right. And then when you have them where you're mounted on an enemy, you then get all their different abilities with it.
Okay.
So if they're like a bigger guy, you get more powerful attacks. If they're more agile, then you're able to leap farther, stuff like that.
Did you get a sense at all of how many enemy types or enemy varieties you're going to encounter in the full game?
There are about like 3 to 4 already. With a
small snippet.
Yep. The game is still a work in progress. Found some like glitches and some hitbox stuff. So
sure.
But they're shooting for mid next year for the PlayStation 4, possibly the Vita, and then also Steam for PC is another one they're trying to get.
Have you played many Metroidvania games in your time, Ernest?
Not really. Okay. So it's really hard for me to gauge necessarily how difficult this one is. Compared to Super Meat Boy, I've played that one. It's not quite that, certainly difficult.
Are they kind of going for that highly difficult angle, though?
Yeah, kind of like a mid in between, so that there's difficulty, but that it's not something that'll be impossible,
Sure.
And something they mentioned to me with bringing it to the show floor here, it's to sort of see how people are, reacting. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, when you say Metroidvania and you talk about PlayStation Store, PlayStation Network, Axiom Verge is the one that comes to mind. So yeah. I know that's kind of at peak sort of a genre revival almost. Like people are excited about Metroidvania games again.
Yeah.
Is this something that I guess does it play well to you? Does it control well? Does it feel like it really it's nailed down? It's ready to take that genre pedestal?
I wouldn't say so. Just some of the movements and how it transitions animation and control-wise doesn't feel particularly smooth. Sometimes when you're switching to, say, like a slide, it feels a little bit jerky. Some of the momentum just doesn't feel smooth and doesn't feel right quite yet. I mean, there's still time for them to fix that.
Yeah, we're getting there, right?
As of now, I think that's just something that they'll have to be aware of.
Right.
Really compromise the whole experience. Title.
So, closing thoughts, who would you say Randall is the right kind of game for? Is it just Metroidvania fans, or is there anything there that's going to appeal to maybe a new audience who hasn't played one before?
I think it's going to be Metroidvania fans, the ones who are already established. I don't feel like there's not enough here to draw people who aren't fans of that particular style of gameplay.
But if it nails down the elements of the genre, it could hold up to that legacy.
Right. It might be something that becomes a game that a lot of people recommend to their friends and say, if you want a cool platformer, this might be one, Randall, to check out.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. That was our video impressions of Randall. We're going to bring you more video coverage here from the PlayStation Experience show floor. So definitely keep tuned to PSU.com and PS YouTube, our YouTube channel, for all the latest. Thanks for watching.